May Jesus and Mary be loved by all hearts. Happy birthday, dear Melanie of La Salette. What a marvelous birthday present she has received this year. A new congregation begins as a lay association of the faithful. That's a canonical term. We are not talking about the lay Theotokens, but an association of lay persons who aspire to consecrated life, community life, a vowed life, and in this case, to live the life expressed in the charisms and the rule of Mary. Melanie said that the order would grow very large in the centuries to come, with many congregations of priests, brothers, and sisters. The rule itself makes it clear that lay people will be deeply involved in the apostolate, but the order, she said, would begin with sisters. So I guess this is a gender reveal. We live together under one roof and engage in apostolic work in any parish where the pastor welcomes our assistance. But we cannot wear a habit or take public vows or live on church property. Henceforth, I will introduce myself with my baptismal name, Mary. We must not give any impression that we are an official congregation of sisters. This is a testing period. Pastors will be reporting on the quality of our activities and whether we edify the people and are helping to build up the faithful. In due time, word will get back to the Vicar General and the bishop. When we have proven ourselves in numbers and stability, we will be raised to the next step, private association of the faithful. This second stage requires 25 women who seriously show that they wish to live as sisters, and it will require us to produce a constitution that conforms to canon law and expresses some of the charisms of the rule of the Mother of God. We would be able to wear the OMD habit only on special occasions at the discretion of the bishop. When the bishop has witnessed our ability to live in charity and obedience and observe the constitutions, he will raise us to the third step and declare us a public association of the faithful. Wearing our new habits in a church before many witnesses, we will make vows into his hands. When we reach 40 vowed religious, we can apply for the status of a diocesan congregation, which ceases to be dependent on a particular bishop and has the right to flourish thenceforth. After that glorious day, I hope I live to see it reach papal status, when the first congregation of sisters branches out to other dioceses, and congregation of priests and brothers are likewise springing up, and the Vatican is ready to unite all our constitutions under one universal order that will give glory to God and Our Lady until the end of time. How quickly can this happen? With some congregations, it's a tiny seed that takes many years to expand and develop, and sometimes it's a flower that gives brief service to the church, then fades quickly and dies young. But I will prophesy today that this seed of the rule of the Mother of God, this tiny embryo of a feminine congregation, will not take decades to expand. I'm not a prophet, I've said that many times, but I am a great student of prophecies and of hagiography and of church history. It doesn't take rocket science to see one. Melanie is one of the holiest persons who have walked the earth. She is so high up that she's almost in a category by herself. From her childhood, she saw many things in vision. She never retracted, but boldly defended for 6 decades the long apparition on La Salette, which included a new rule that the Blessed Virgin dictated for a large religious order that we begin in the latter times and flourish until the end of time. 2, today, on Melanie's birthday in 2023, we can look back and see that hundreds of thousands, probably millions of religious have vowed themselves down the centuries to joyfully devote their lives to the service of the gospel. And the vast majority of congregations took their inspiration from one of the 6 major rules. The rule of Mary is the 7th rule. Each time the church is gifted with a rule, we can look back and see that it was an enormous grace which the church needed exactly at that point in history to bring forth a deluge of fresh workers in the vineyard who helped to bring about a great renewal. St. Benedict's rule came at the fall of the old Roman Empire. His monks set out to Christianize Europe and turn it into the Holy Roman Empire. St. Francis' rule arrived a few centuries later when that Christian empire was decaying and needed to be challenged to become serious again in following Jesus Christ. A few centuries after that, St. Ignatius gave the church a rule at a time of exploration. The Jesuits set up missions and schools all over new continents to introduce the gospel to different cultures. Who will deny that the church today is facing new challenges and could benefit from a new rule? 3, the third prophecy. This new order can rise up quickly from a tiny seed because I've been reading its DNA. It's an immaculate seed coming from the heart of the Immaculate Mother of God. It is a perfect rule for our times because it demands that its members aspire to the heights of perfection. That was the message of Vatican II, which dogmatically declared that all the baptized are called to perfection. This order will teach and bear witness to Mary, the icon of the mystical bride of Christ, whose beauty inspires the church to aspire to intimate union with God in every state of life. The more each baptized person allows himself to be purified, the more freely God can act in that soul. Mary has been calling over and over for consecration to her Immaculate Heart. The OMD, Ordo Matris Dei, will be echoing that call. Mary wants permission to work intimately in every life and make us holy. Imagine a world where every family aspires to be like the Holy Family. This is not my rule or my order, but its promotion has been entrusted to me. I've been prepared my whole life for this task. You don't usually get called to oversee a big operation unless you've had years of experience. Don't be daunted by my gray hair. It's proof that I've been working at this project for quite a while to unfold and explain and to lay down the technology that will be required for a worldwide order in many countries and languages. If you want to be involved, my address and contacts are on the House of Mary OMD.org website on the contacts page. The website still looks the same with its 12 main doors, and not all of the links are quite working because we are in transit. And if you scroll down, you'll see 12 new doors, which more clearly reflect the 12 gates of the New Jerusalem described in the last book of the Bible. Our Lady tells us that we are living in this biblical era, which celebrates the wedding and unveiling, apocalypsos, of the mystical bride of Christ. Amidst a chorus of alleluias, Mary's new order will help to bring in that new era of holiness that will last 1,000 years. I'll do my best to start releasing weekly videos to talk about our times and this new association of the Mother of God. I'm going to meet many more people, and we're going to start getting known here. And thank you for your prayers along my journey, for encouraging me, because it's been a long trek to get all this documents translated into French, and I'm eager to get it, from French to English. I'm eager to get it published, but that will take a financial thing. You have to be established as a business or a 501(c)(3). I'm not quite sure how we'll get that done because there's so many hoops. But it'll happen. It'll happen. It's waiting for you to read the original documents of La Salette, the good translation of The Secret. There are many people on the internet who are making mistranslations of The Secret of La Salette, and it's not a secret anymore. It's about our times, and it has many graces for us. But this order is not the order of La Salette, it's the order of the Mother of God. And we will be promoting all of Mary's messages because she is the one who has promised that no matter how crazy things get, no matter depressing or fearful, we must not be afraid because her Immaculate Heart will triumph through all this. She does have a plan, and she is Jesus' great prophet for our times. And we are very blessed to live in these times, to be called to live in a biblical era. So no more long faces, no more scary thoughts about what might happen in the world and what might fall apart. No, this order is going to accompany you through all of it, and we're going to go into wonderful times. The world is eventually going to be evangelized completely, and I just look so forward to how it's all beginning now. So God bless you. Thank you again for all your help over the years.